Welcome back to our course on PSE 15. In this section I'm going to look at just one more of the new guided edits in PSE 15, and this is the Painterly guided edit, which you can use to take a standard image, I find generally speaking an image with some sort of central focus, and present it in an artistic way. As with many of the other guided edits, I think one of the most useful things about this is to actually perform the guided edit and then to look at what PSE 15 has actually done, and that will give you some great ideas for how you can put together your own edits and your own effects on images. So we go to guided edit. The one we're looking for is one of the fun edits again. It's Painterly. And the first thing we do is to use a paintbrush to show and hide parts of the painting. So step one, click on paintbrush. You notice how most of the picture has been made semi-opaque. We're going to show some parts of the picture, and the first thing to do is to select a brush size. Now there are various other settings you can choose here. You can choose the sort of strokes to do this with. I'll stick with the default of bold strokes. You can change opacity, you can change brush angle, and so on. This is another great area for you to experiment with, but in terms of what I'm doing here, the brush lets me reveal parts of the image. Now I clearly want a bigger brush than that, so let's try, oh that's much better. This may be some sort of champion sheep that's been winning me prizes at all of the local agricultural shows. Once I've done that, I then move on to select a canvas color. The simple choices are black or white for the canvas, but you can also select a custom color by clicking on this select custom color option and then sampling using the little eyedropper tool from the existing colors. Now I want the background to this to be pretty green, so I'm going to choose one of those darker patches of green. That's a middle patch really. There's my background color now. That's my canvas color. Now I'm going to choose a texture for the canvas. I'm going to try that one, coarse weave. And finally I'm going to select an effect. Once again, you really need to experiment with these, but I'm going to try Smart Looks. So that's a run through of the Painterly guided edit. This really is one where you need to sit down maybe with a cup of coffee, work through the options and see what sort of effects you can produce. That's the end of this section. I'll see you in the next one.